midday and welcome to Microstrategies to Fetch More Clients Animal Therapist Edition. I'm really excited because I've spent the last 12 weeks supporting you and providing you with micro-strategies to help you grow your animal practice so that you can attract in more of the people that you want to see, make marketing less of a juggernaut, small action steps that you can build into your business. And it's been such a joy to bring that live to you here and in person. So what have we been covering? Let's have a little recap and overview. So week 1, which was back in the middle of May, we looked at extending the olive branch. What's a simple thing that you can be doing to reach out to your old clients that you've not seen? The reason why people stop coming is because of awkwardness. So extend that olive branch, reach out to them with a message so that you can bring them back to your business. We looked at local radio, local newspaper. How can we make an impact within your local area? Because it's being with a local expert within the 5 to 10 mile radius of where it is that your animal practice is, that is going to hold stead. We talked about signage. How can we use signage to, maximise awareness of us and our business? Signage is an extremely powerful one, particularly if you're running a 6-week campaign, such as like a campaign I break down for you in my Amazon bestseller, Fetch More Clients. Show up where others aren't. This is all about physical mail, getting yourself in front of people in areas where they're not usually. Because I don't know about you, but I recently went to a circus and it was 3 days after the circus had been to our town that I saw an advert for it on Facebook saying we've still got tickets left. So being physical, mail through the letterbox into people's environments stays for longer and also makes an impact within a timely manner, whereas we don't know how long it's going to be from your advert showing up on Facebook to actually getting to where you want it to be. Microstrategy number 6 is information nights. Position yourself as an expert. Run an information night where you can showcase your knowledge and have people come to you and ask you questions. Microstrategy number 7 was all about open days. How can we create a big event, great energy, where we can open our doors and again showcase our expertise and have people in our environment so that we can lower the intimidation that happens when it comes to getting started with what it is that we can do to look after their pets. Microstrategy number 8 is all about value first propositions, offering a fruit basket, showing goodwill to particular businesses that may help you bring more clients in the future. Microstrategy number 9 is about getting social off social media. Most of people's trust is built up by getting to know you face to face. There's nothing more powerful than getting in front of your actual clients in a physical space so they can actually get to see you, your energy and who you are rather than just showing up online constantly. Microstrategy number 10 kind of ties into this. What are the local events happening in your local area and how can you get yourself there and showcase your experience and communicate with potential clients? And then last week's strategy was all about community pages. So, being online is definitely part of your marketing strategy. Please don't take this as me poo-pooing online. But when you're online, let's be strategic about it. Let's think about the value first proposition again. So I taught you last week about the 4-to-1 strategy. So give 4 pieces of information, give 4 lots of value before you do your sales pitch. And if you're on a local community page, don't just wait till like the Friday when you can do your business advertising to only post then. Throughout the week, are you answering people's questions about their pets? Are you giving them little insights and lessons about, first aid it could be, or, how to check their feet for grass seeds in this time of year? It's been a phenomenal 12 weeks. I've loved joining you live every single week, and I'm so excited that we have recorded all of these for you to go back through in the future. So if you want to access those, just reach out to us directly or message below and we will get you set up to be able to rewatch these. But today's strategy is all about referral competitions and how can we incentivize our clients to bring their friends? Because let's face it, if you're in an animal style business, there's going to be certain clients that when you see their name in the diary, it gives you the feeling, like this picture, that feeling of warmth, like you're on the top of a mountain and the sun's just come up and hit your face. Like you're going to look at your diary and go, yes, I can't wait to see Fido today. He's got the best owners. They're so lovely and warm, and they do what it is that I ask them to do with his care. And what if you could utilize a strategy where you can just get loads and loads of Fidos? Well, with a referral campaign, this is exactly what you're doing. You're leaning on your current client base to bring in more people that are like them, because most people are friends with people that are like them. Most people are friends with owners that are like them. So what can we do to encourage them to refer to us? And I know there's going to be someone out there that's listening to this right now and go, I'm already amazing. I don't do any marketing. It's all word of mouth. People bringing their friends left, right, and centre. Why should I incentivize this? Well, the why is I have run campaigns for a long, long time now, 6-week campaigns to help people come through the door. When you add an incentive, people are always asking, and this is one of my top tips actually, what is in it for me? WIFM. People will refer to you because you are amazing, but let's not put it up to chance. Let's give them a clear and defined pathway to refer to you and to remind them that they can refer to you, because people's lives are busy. And they're going to go, oh my God, I love that place. I need to give a Google review, or I need to tell someone else to head down there. This actually happened the other day at my photo shoot. We went to Bourton-on-the-Water. I've never been there before. It was amazing. And we went to this little cafe room, and it was offset from the main road. So it was away from where the normal tourists would see it. And they did an amazing cream tea, a gluten-free cream tea for me. I'm a celiac, so it's a big deal. And afterwards, me and my branding photographer, Victoria, said, oh, we should do a Google review for them. It's now been a week. I've not done a Google review for them. And this is with me going, wow, like they were phenomenal. So people's lives are busy, but if I was incentivized to go, oh, I could get a free cream tea if I did a review for them, I probably would have done it there and then on the spot. So let's not discard the fact that people are busy, they really like you, so let's help other people move towards you. So talking of incentives, what type of incentives have I found over my years work when it comes to referral campaigns? Well, there's 4 you could try, and the last one is the one that outplayed all of them by far every single time we tested it. But depending on where you're at, go through the peaks and the troughs of every opportunity that I provide here. So prize offer number 1, coffee vouchers. So we used to do this with our chiropractic business in South Australia. Across the lake where we were at, there was an amazing coffee shop. Oh my God, the views were stunning. So what we would do is pre-buy a load of coffee vouchers. And so every time someone referred someone to the clinic, we would give them a coffee voucher. So it's like, have a coffee on us. Thank you so much for referring us. And the coffee voucher covered the cost of a coffee. So it was, maybe $3 Australian at the time of us doing this. But because you've got a free coffee, you'll probably go, oh, I'll grab a cake as well. And you end up spending more money. So it was a win for the coffee business. And it was a win for us because they're referring friends. But most importantly, we were just thanking them there and then on the spot. Is an immediate gratification for them bringing someone towards us. So I'm a big fan of vouchers, coffee vouchers. And it doesn't necessarily need to be a coffee, does it? We can have that word with the coffee owners, and it can be a tea or whatever it is if people don't like hot drinks. Then you can discount the next service. If you don't want to outlay finance, and everything when it comes to marketing is an investment, so as long as we're getting a 3-to-1 return on investment with the money that we're putting into our marketing, then it is worth doing. But if you're not in a position to, or you don't yet feel comfortable in investing something for your business, then discounting the next service of the person that refers and also the person that starts. So as part of this whole referral campaign, you're going to be giving the person that's starting an incentive. So this is usually a big part of the 6-week campaign. And, it might be a discounted rate during this time that we're running this campaign, or it could be, initial consultation is normally £120 and get it for £30. So, they're saving their friends £90. But discounted next service, here's £10 towards your next service with us for referring someone down and to us. Again, this is a great strategy, something that's been used across vet physios before. The only thing is that you just need to track it, but how you would do that is get them to physically bring their voucher in to redeem their £10 that they're owed thanks to that referral. So again, this is something that we're going to gift to them once their person's come down and had their initial consultation. Or you could do local business gift cards. So I was actually at a raffle yesterday at the Colour Run in Overton, and there was loads of local businesses that had given gift cards. So it was like a man's and a child's, I think it was a dad and son's haircut voucher, which I thought was very clever of them, because obviously if it was a women's haircut, they are a lot more. So whereas a dad and son's, and actually the bloke that won it was bald, but I go off on a tangent. But there's local businesses that are happening, like there was a membership to the local football team's club, so an annual membership for the local football teams. There was also access to the ice hockey, which if you've listened to me before, you know I'm a massive ice hockey fan. So there's going to be things that light people up. They're going to go, oh, I really want that. And if you are doing local business gift cards, this plays into a bigger strategy. And this is part of a 6-week campaign anyway. But whilst you're going down to ask that local business if they're willing to provide a gift towards the campaign that you're doing, you're also building awareness of you and your services. And you can also provide your services when someone asks you, oh, can you provide something for this charity day that we're doing? You go, absolutely. It's all about awareness. It's all about that communication. Plus it helps other local businesses out, which I think is a real great win-win. And you can even put them on a spin wheel, so which is really visually enjoyable for those that are watching, and hopefully you'll be filming it to have content for that across your social medias so that you can ramp up the interest in your business while doing this as well. Let's tackle this from all angles. So that's your option number 3. You could use local business gift cards. Again, every 6 weeks, I used to approach local businesses and ask them if they wanted to contribute towards our health campaign that we're doing in the area, and I did this for gyms, and they were more than happy to. So if you're connected to a local charity of some type, then it could be, you know, how can we put something towards anyone that joins towards this local charity? I don't know, use it so that we can help local businesses, support charities, and just create good vibes. Let's use this as a win-win-win strategy where everyone feels amazing about what they get from it. And then the final one, and this one, of everything we've given away iPads before, we've given away holidays before, we've given away like a year membership of like the gym, which no, they're not really that fast, which is weird, even if they're a current member. The biggest one, by far, that outperforms all of them every single time is cash money. People just love physical cash, and actually getting physical cash. They've got the full flexibility to do with it as they please, so they could go and use the coffee voucher. They could go use it towards their next service. They could put it towards the local businesses in their local area, or they could just buy something that they really needed at that point. But throughout the years that I've been doing this, so it's over a decade, you know, for the first 3.5 years, I was physically doing this on the road. And thereafter, I've been helping small independent businesses, ranging from vet physios, dog trainers, dog groomers, chiropractors, and doggy daycares. And whenever we run a referral campaign, if we offer cash, it's always the referral campaign does hugely better than if we did the others. So keep that in mind. If you want to get the best return on investment, then I recommend cash as the incentives. So when you're running the referral campaign, how does it look like? What do you even do? I know this can seem a bit scary if you've never done anything like this before, but you simply ask every single client. So you're going to be caring and looking after your clients throughout your week anyway, and you're just going to bring up the fact that we're running a summer pause special, and every new starter gets a discounted initial consultation for just £30 instead of 120. And if you refer any friends, and do you know any friends that might want to come down and get into it? They'll go, yeah, I do actually. Great. Well, for everyone that refers someone, we've got this prize that we are giving out. You know, the biggest and best top tip is every person that brings in a referral gets £20 on the spot, and then the person who refers the most at the end of the campaign gets 200. That's when things get really fun, because we've had campaigns before where two people are vying out to try and win that top spot, and they just keep bringing people in. Oh, it's amazing. Such a good sign up, because they've already sold them the full, like, what's going to happen. Yeah, it can really take off. When this works for a business, it really, really accelerates your new patients for the time that you do it. You're also going to set an end date. So whenever you run any type of campaign for your business, you really must make sure that there is a defined end date. I don't know about you, but there's a certain kitchen shop who's always got a sale on, and I don't feel any type of urgency to go in there because there's always a sale on. You don't want to be that business. You want to be the business that when you run something, people are going to go, oh, I've got to take action because they only do this once a year. And it creates that urgency. It gives a definitive end date, and most people will leave it right up to the end date to take action as well. So it really benefits you within the business, gives you that targeted focus of time where you're going to push your referral campaign and the special that you're doing. So, you've only got till next Friday, and it just helps people take the action and keeps it very neat for your management as well. And you want to visually tally it. So I've created an example of what this could look like, and I do have a top tip here. And every time I started a campaign, I would start with a couple of names. I would never do like high tally numbers, but I'd just put like 2 marks for a couple of people, just because people want to do what the crowd are doing. If they've seen people are already taking action and moving towards this, and it could even be that you put people in that have referred people in the last month. But you want to create a visual tally board so that people can see that something's happening and they can see it really clear and define what their prizes are, particularly if you have a physical building. So here's an example that I drew up for you. Invite your friends to join our summer pause campaign and £20 cash for every referral. Plus, the top referrer wins a £200 cash prize. When you're writing people's names up, make sure you don't write their full first name, last name, just for their own protection. But we're going to, Joe S has already referred 3, Sarah's winning at the moment on 5, Ida's got 2. We want people to see, people are referring and people are getting the cash. You want to give ways that people can refer people. So either that's like a referral slip, or they send you their name and number, and then you reach out to those people yourself. Or you just get them, when their friend comes in, they come in and say, oh, it was Joe S that referred me. And having a physical slip that they can fill in, or we used to do it as part of our consultation form. So if someone's coming in during these 6 weeks, we're running this summer pause special, we would say we want to help as many pets in the area. So do you know of anyone else that might benefit from our services? And then we'd leave space at the bottom for them to write their name and number. And then we call them and say, hey, your friend's just been in and they've given us your number. When can we get you down? You also want to track it. So hopefully you've got a really robust system where you can see where your members are coming from, where they came from originally, because this is really helpful if you're investing in any type of marketing. It's so interesting to see a year later, 3 years later, how much money that client has ended up spending on your services over that time. Or if they've referred this many people, like, oh my God, that's actually equated to like £4,000 for the business. So you want to track it. Plus, it gives you that in for communication. Sarah referred in her friend Rebecca. When Rebecca comes in and go, oh, so how do you know Sarah? Oh, we're good old friends from when we had children together. You've got more of an insight with them. You're building out that communication, that rapport, that know, like, and trust. So track it, keep notes of it. Plus, we want to know who's going to win. And most importantly, we want to document it. We want to be posting the referral board online. We want to make a real buzz throughout this whole 6 weeks. Like, people are referring. This is a place that people refer and really rate the care that they're getting for their pet. So who are you going to refer down? Get part of this campaign. And if you're doing a big cash prize at the end of it, you 100% want to be getting a video with that person with the money, like, woohoo! Like, showing off their money, big smiles. Like, we used to have like a massive check that we do when we do the 6-week campaigns for the gym. They're actually not that cheap to buy now, so I if you want to do that, go for it. But it's just really good fun, It's the type of stuff, this type of content that stops people from scrolling, particularly if it's in your local area. So you're going to post that on those local community pages and be like, look, Sarah's won £200 from referring 8 of her friends down to us during this summer pause campaign. And it just works. All of this micro strategies on their own will bring you new clients. But when you package them together within a 6-week campaign and make a really large impact in a small amount of time for your business, that's your marketing done for the year. 6 weeks of effort for a year's worth of clients. It's pretty exciting. And I love it. I love helping people through this journey as well. I lay out how it all works in my book, Fetch More Clients. And if you want to grab a copy of it, this QR code will actually come straight to me. I will send you the book personally. I will also send you a personal message. And, if you want me by your side during a 6-week campaign, we can make that happen. All I want is for you to get the most out of this business. I know you've spent a long time qualifying to be able to care for the animals in your centre the way that you do. So let's market you in a way that's ethical, a way that makes you stand out in the crowd and is the go-to expert for those animals. I'm Elizabeth Hack. It's been a pleasure coming live with you every 12 weeks. Scan the QR code, let's connect, and I'll see you on the other side. Let me know how you get on with them all.